In the Maldives, less than 1% land is arable, yet 90% of our food is imported. Today, I'm going to explore how one company is working on to change this through innovative agriculture. Joining with us is the CEO and Chairman of Maldivian Mermaid.
So I've been coming to Maldives for many years, almost 25, 30 years. And you have a beautiful country here. Everything's there. But over the years, I started noticing a few things, which really I did not understand why it had to be that way. I also have a friend in Maldives who, met me in Bangalore, and I showed him my hydroponic farm, which I have. And I said, this is a ideal technology to grow vegetables. And this is one thing which I noticed that in Maldives over the many years I have been coming, that, everything is imported. So we have been operational now for about a year, two years now, and we have understood everything. And there was an objective of why we did this. So first is, this country imports all the food is imported. So let's take the cycle of import. When you are trying to import food, you are draining your country of foreign exchange, which is not good. There is a need for foreign exchange today in your economy, or not to let go foreign exchange. So first is you're letting go foreign exchange. You get the food from different parts of the world. You are burning a lot of carbon from an environmental perspective, okay? The food comes to Maldives, I have seen that, and you have tons of packaging. Thermocol, cardboard, etc.
Plastic.
Plaster, just so much of, plastic is a big one. So much of garbage, and you have, islands which are only garbage island. Now, all these things can be controlled, can be reduced considerably. I'm just talking of 3. There are some more, which Japs will talk of. But I'm just talking of 3, but there are so many other benefits, right up to education of the kids, that yes, you can grow vegetables, you can grow food. So that is how the whole idea started, and we have been operational now for 2 years. And it's turning out to be quite interesting experience for us. Japs, you want to add?
We would say that Maldivian Mermaid it's a technology-enabled agricultural company with the intent of creating models that can successfully grow large volume throughout the year and supply local fresh produce to the Maldivians, to the guests of the Maldives and everybody else. So the intent, we are a technology-enabled agricultural company. The intent is to show Maldives that they can be self-reliant for certain products, for certain quantities, considering the limitation of land and soil.
So yes, we have now figured out how to grow vegetables here, okay? We are more than happy to promote it to the different islands, the different communities across the whole country. It's not a impossible thing anymore. And I think that's how it can help the local community in Maldives. Also think of the future generations. Tourism, hotels started off, and now, a lot of the young people have got jobs here in hotels. A lot of them are building hotels. So we want to create a similar environment, similar type of, propagation of the technology that we have, and help the country. I mean, that's really what is the main thing. And it's very easy. People have to cooperate, and the local islands, the local communities, we have already started, and Japs can add more to that, of what we have started on that. Schools.
Correct. No, so you're right. Is it expensive? Yes.
Yes.
There is an initial investment that is required. But how I see the solution for Maldives is a 2-part thing. One, it has to be a public-private partnership. There are investors like us who are willing to partner with local farmers and develop it. But I also feel the government has to create subsidies, has to create loan plans, and has to allow other technical partners to come in to work with everyone.
Any economy, any country that wants to promote any type of industry, whether it's agriculture, whether it is software. I come from the software industry. In India, we got lots of subsidies right in the form of tax. That itself, if the Maldivian government would, ease for everybody. We never paid tax in India in the software industry for 30, 35 years. Okay, we could import anything without a hassle. That's huge. That's all an entrepreneur needs. We just need a support of the government to help us promote the industry. And that your question about it is very expensive, absolutely. Remove the duties.
Take away the custom duties on so many aspects. We can do the training for our Maldivian farmers, but how do they implement it if they don't get funds? So one option is, do a private-public partnership. The second is let the government support them.
Yeah, so first is your carbon. Big time, you're flying food from thousands of miles away, whether it is Dubai, whether it is Holland, whether it is Japan, China, wherever. So carbon footprint can be reduced. You have a beautiful new airport now. Use that, more environmental way. Packaging, as I mentioned, the amount of packaging that comes out with from all the food we have seen in various resorts, it is unbelievable amount of packaging.
I think we looked at it, 280 to 300 tons a day.
Yeah, 280, 300
garbage.
tons of garbage every day.
Now just to burn it in Tilafushi is a nightmare. Just to send you actually burn fuel to send your garbage to another island. Correct? So it's not easy. Now what we are doing on our farm, we have sustainable practices which makes us more sustainable to grow. We use solar power. More than 50% of our electricity is through solar. We do rainwater harvesting. About 80% of the water that we use for our farming is through rainwater harvesting, but it goes through its nutrient process. We use repackaging. I mean, all our crates are reusable. So they are collapsible crates. We send our items to resorts, customers. They return the crates back to us. We sanitize them. We reuse them. So we don't really add onto the plastic garbage because we use very minimal first one-time use plastic. Otherwise, these crates can go on for 4 to 5 years. So we don't contribute to it. We are also now partnering with our buyers to give us the one-time crates that come from outside of the Maldives. Instead of trying to destroy it, if they give it to us, we sanitize it, we can reuse it because we are locally there. There are about 40 different products that we are growing in the Maldives. We have about 18 leafy greens, which are mostly salad greens, which includes lettuces, coriander, mint, kopify, collards, arugula, rocket, those kind of things, they grow in there. Then we do a lot of watermelon of different varieties. Yellow watermelon is something our customers are very excited about. Then we do a lot of melons like honeydew melon, rock melon, musk melon. We are doing tomatoes in a very large scale. We are doing cherry tomatoes of different colors. We are doing bell peppers and capsicum that's going on. And we have a lot of papaya that's coming up as well. We are experimenting with some new products. We continue to do an R&D, like he said. What else of high value? We were looking at the food security system in the Maldives, and we said, can we focus on 7 or 8 products that we can have Maldives grow so they never have to export it or import it. So that was one aspect of it. The second was high value products. Now we are also now looking at how do we increase the value of our product by processing it a little bit. Instead of just tomatoes, can we do sun-dried tomatoes so that we add value to the product. And we are also talking to the local farmers to see, instead of just selling papaya, can they redo the papaya in a different way, which gives them more value for it. It can create more employment. We have genuinely struggled to attract Maldivians to come and work in the farm. It's not been easy, right? And because tourism is more attractive. So that's what Parth was talking about. How do we make the next generation understand that agriculture is a profitable business? And there is a huge amount of support that I think needs to come from the government side of it.
The seasons are changing in your country. okay, which is climate change, nothing else. And yes, but if you do agriculture with technology, you don't have to deal with any of that.
Protected farming, which technology enabled, will help you survive.
Look at a country like Netherlands. I mean, it's the most hostile, cold environment, but they're growing all the food.
Yeah.
I think we are here to stay for sure, as an investor and as a, someone who wants to bring in agriculture. And we would most certainly like the government to cooperate with us. Just tell us, okay, these islands are there for agriculture, go ahead, take them. And yeah, just look at the indirect effects. So we are, that's what I would like to communicate and show a way to the younger generation that this is a very good industry to be in. And it's very eco-friendly. You don't destroy your own country with garbage and all the other stuff. So yes, I think that's what I would like to say. And the government has to cooperate.
No, I think it's the same message. Parth has summarized it very well. We encourage Maldivians to connect with us, to know more about technology-enabled farming. We encourage the ministry to look at around Southeast Asia, if not very else, to see the kind of benefits they can offer to young farmers. When we said, like I said, we are very open to partnerships either with the government or with private parties to expand and take this, and I think make Maldives more sustainable and self-reliant in the long period.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. The watermelon juice is from the farm.